27, 28. That's why I don't. Some of you guys that's been in our league, y'all. I don't know. Like the game, you laughing because I know it's like just like normal day in the office for you. Just like, hey KD, what's Zoe's password?
Welcome to San Antonio, Texas, and remember the Alamo Dome is home to the Roadrunners of UTSA, and we are fired up to get this game underway. We've got a top 25 matchup on hand. Two of the premier teams in the land looking to make a statement that will resonate. As we'll see the number 19 team in the country, the South Florida Bulls, taking on the 13th ranked team in the land, the UTSA Roadrunners. 48 Sports Knowledge.
Man, what I'm saying, like, yo, like,
here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started.
Rohan.
The Roadrunners will get us underway with the opening kickoff. Here he comes with the return. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man.
You laughing? He's already starting already.
A first down for the offense. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Banging, slithering, whatever it takes to get that ball up to the 32.
You know what I really like about games like this at this point in the season? You find out who you are. You find out whether you're going to stay in the race.
And who can step up and handle the challenge, right? This is easily one of the toughest games to date for both of these programs coming into this one. So there's a lot of eyeballs, David, on this game to find out who's mentally and emotionally the toughest.
Yeah, and we're going to point to this game as we get later in the year and big decisions are made. You've got a top 25 win. You beat them in the middle of the season, X, Y, and Z, so these are big for the resume.
On second down, he's looking downfield. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. The Bulls racing to the line in the hurry-up. On third and short, the run and looking for the first down. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
You know when you're playing against a defense of this caliber, you're going to have some sort of balance, right? You can't just drop back and throw it every single play. Nothing going on that last run. They're going to have to find another way to get it going, handing the ball off.
He only needs a sliver of daylight. And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground.
But I said all that to say I requested you. I have a question for you. When I requested you, I didn't know
First down here for the offense.
I was going to have to be in the, like, inside the listen. I didn't know exactly.
He wants to throw. Going for a big play right off the bat. And that one falls incomplete. They tried to go over the top on first down. Second down coming up. This is the kind of game, a top 25 matchup in the early season that you look for when you're trying to build your resume.
Yeah, these are so fun because as a player, you kind of get bored if you don't get challenged. But when you got an early season challenge like this, all the adrenaline, all the juice, Palmer, you're ready to rock and roll.
I love this. We've had this game circled for a long time because we learn a lot in these types of games. What are these teams about? Which conferences are better? You're going to get a lot of answers today.
After the incompletion, they go back up top. He's right on target. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover and pick up the first.
Well, we knew coming into this game, this offense was going to try and get this receiver involved and get him involved early. So here they are just finding an easy completion. It's not a touchdown, but they just want to get this guy lathered up and get him into a rhythm.
Now on the option. He'll toss it.
Got him.
Still running at the 40. Hit the gas, kid. Wide open ahead. He's at the 10.
Ain't no way, bro.
He'll take it all the way.
There's no way that my man blocks and knocks my other man out the way. Like, you know what? He's in a good angle to start to get the ball.
So they better be able to bring explosive plays. Another explosive plays. They've been doing it all year long. Those plays are backbreakers. Defenses just can't contain this offense.
Lining up, cover the kick after that touchdown drive.
There was something he did. But I'm really going
On
to
the move
cut
from
this
inside
shit.
his 5. Didn't find any crease in
So
that
how the
kickoff
fuck is
coverage,
like-
and he'll be stopped at the 17. South Florida has it back, and the Bulls offense will return to the field. The last time we saw this offense, we had to look quick. It was a 3-and-out, Jesse.
They just had no rhythm in that last drive. So someone's going to have to step up and make a play, David, and get this thing going.
Yeah, let's find through.
And the Heat gets there, and they get it down at the 14-yard line.
Anytime a blitz gets home that fast, I'm going to call it a lot, okay? I'm going to use this one time and time again until they find some answers to how we got that linebacker to the quarterback that fast.
Feeling some heat. And as he throws, that pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble.
Quarterbacks talk about it all the time. They love the clean pocket where they can step up, throw the football. That is not what they had. Nice job by the defense, beating the offensive line, disrupting the timing, and getting a nice clean hit on the quarterback.
On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. A little more space, open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30. And the Bulls come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll throw it on 1st down. That's caught. It's Moncrief.
Not difficult, not complicated, but early in the game, getting that rhythm. Find that timing with your wide receiver so you're set up for success. Then you go attack deep later on.
They'll run this play from the pistol. Looking to throw it again. Time to take a shot. And he's got it inside the 15-yard line. Touchdown, South Florida. And once he got away from the D, they had no shot at catching him.
And what a nice start for this offense. The throw game getting working, getting the touchdown pass. This quarterback getting a little bit of confidence. This passing game getting in a rhythm. Nice start for this offense.
And he tacked on the extra point. All tied up and just about set to kick it away.
Jump through over the mic. That actually works. Okay. Oh, it probably works better.
From back of the end zone, he'll bring it out. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. UTSA will take over in the offense, ready to return to the field. Jesse, a very productive drive last time, wound up with a touchdown.
Yeah, mixing and matching play calling really well.
Hey, yo. Like, come on, yo, what are y'all doing?
He's at the 10. Slippery slide, find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, UT San Antonio.
He's not, though. That, like, my defenders is dumb.
If only it were always this
but you
easy
know
for
what?
the offensive coordinator. One play, big chunk yardage, put points on the board just like that. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch.
That was huge. This is His spin ain't even that serious. He just did a big goofy ass spin, and just everybody was like, which way did you go? Which way did you go, George?
They'll start this drive with a pass. Gonna let it fly. He's got it downfield for a huge gain. And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before he's finally stopped.
She ate all her lunch? Oh, that's all good.
One big play can really flip the script of a drive. It's 1st and 10 from just outside the 30. Throws to the tight end. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down.
And the big tight end, a lot of times that's a bigger strike zone, a bigger dude, and you could tell they put the hit on him, and that ball came out, and it came to the turf. Nice job playing physical by this defense.
He wants to throw here on 2nd down. A shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, USF!
That's what they cool.
And they made it to the house where they found that 6 points waiting on them. That was a lightning-fast drive that ends with a touchdown.
If you can string a few more drives like that together, man, we might as well get our
You know what?
And the extra point was good to finish things off. And we're all square as
I just like now. I just gotta
away.
make sure like it's somebody around the direction you're going to spin. Like you're gonna get the other guy. I think
go
that's
for the
like
return. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line.
Spin out.
UTSA takes over in the offense, ready to hit the field. The way this game started, you feel as if you have to score a touchdown every time you have it, and now we'll see if they can respond.
Yeah, and I wonder how much pressure that puts on the
offense.
Jesse,
Bro, what is he?
Every possession matters so much. What is that?
That's your 90. That's like a 90-something overall
for sure to feel like I gotta make every 3rd down throw. If guys are open vertically down the field, I gotta hit them too. We can't let our serve get broken.
Got 8 on 1st down. Now looking at a 2nd and 2. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. And a really nice run and pick up there before the defense avoided disaster and stopped the really big play.
Wow, the running back there showing you his skill set as he's able to rip off that one for a 1st down.
It's 1st and 10 from the 31. Takes the easy completion. They make the stop, but the sweet rolling catch is ready to give them a 1st down.
That's why this guy is such a weapon in this offense, because you don't have to throw it far downfield. Just get the ball in his hands. He catches it close to the line of scrimmage, but look what he was able to do after the catch. He gets an explosive play for this offense.
I will let you know.
And the Roadrunners getting set on 1st and 10.
I also said I will let you know when we're going to get to the
From the gun, the running back has it. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
I'll tell you, this is a running back who's very, very dangerous, and the defense did a good job getting him down there. But they got to do a great job game tackling, because this is a guy that can break tackles and turn those types of plays into home runs.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. With jet sweep pass. Oh, look out. There he goes. The 10.
How the fuck are you going to block backwards?
And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
A bit of an under-the-radar game this week, guys, but take a look at this. Iowa State is in front. They've controlled the line of scrimmage to this point, but you take a look at the scoreboard and you see we have ourselves a close game. They're up by 4 over Jacksonville State. Just another week of college football where we've come to expect the unexpected. Fellas?
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Discards a man. Solid gain to get him out close to the 20. Pick up a 5 to the 19. The Bulls come to the line in the hurry-up. He wants to pass it on second down. Dances away to buy time. He'll pull it down and run. They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this time. Now facing a third down as they line up after the break. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Got a man. And the Bulls have a first down.
On that down and distance, the quarterback's got to get rid of it so quickly, right? He knows the defense is going to be bearing down on him, so a nice job catching the gun snap and then turning and pivoting, getting it out of his hands quickly and accurately to pick up the first.
1st and 10 from their own 24-yard line. He's going to pass. They're bringing heat. Trying to make magic on the scramble. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down.
Man, that's so frustrating. It happens so fast. He just pulls it down. It looks like pass. He pulls it down, and he's gone. Just like that, chewing up yards. So much speed, so hard to stop.
Off the play fake on first down to throw. He's looking deep. And that one's incomplete. We're taking a shot there, but couldn't hook up.
You know the saying, no risk it, no biscuit. If you want big plays on offense, you've got to be able to take shots. They didn't hit that one, but moving ahead in the second half, expect this offense to keep dialing them up.
Oops, someone moved just a bit early, and the offense is going to pick up a penalty. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. They'll line up for a second down play. Wide receiver coming across in motion. On second down, wants to throw it. Trying to get to him. And he can't escape, and down he goes.
Well, that defender just was better in his one-on-one on the pass rush. He does a great job being the offensive lineman to get to the QB.
Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. And he missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up.
This is a point where you just got to be able to focus. The critical down and distances in this game, like that 3rd down right there. When it's a good throw, you got to make the catch. You've got to be able to make that play.
4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. And the coverage team surrounding the ball. No chance for the return man to get in there on that one.
And these punt returners only get so many opportunities to try to make plays, and do they want to make them? So much space back there when you punt the football. But the thing is, look at all these guys flying down the field, and all the speed on the field for that punt coverage team, and you can tell they caught up with him and forced the fumble.
Receivers telling the quarterback what they see. The option look. Now the toss. And they just didn't get anybody on that defense out of position, and they will lose yardage on that one.
I couldn't tell. 3 touchdowns. It's called defense. You want that pitch now. That's what it is.
Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. That may not look like a huge run, but they'll take it as it gets them up to the 24.
I don't know, man. If I'm on defense here and I'm watching the way my D-line's getting manhandled, I might have to put more guys in the box. I might have to sacrifice a safety and try to get more hats close to the line of scrimmage to slow this running back down, because the RPO game's been a problem.
Fast motion from the offense. They'll try to drive ahead on 3rd and short. Fights his way for a couple, but stops short of the marker. It's 4th and 1. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play called and everyone on the same page here. The Roadrunners will... Hey, fakes it. He's going to throw it. And the pass is caught. And the fake works. They get the first.
And you don't see that very often, do you? Like 4th and 1, I'm going to go for it. Usually keep the offensive unit on there. Fooled them a little bit, though. Got the fake punt. Successful. Got the first down. Move the sticks.
They'll run the option. That's a high ball. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
Offensive players, when they got the ball in their hand, they're trying to make plays, right? Trying to make you miss. There's nothing better than closing that gap and sticking that head right in that guy's chest and causing a fumble.
South Florida ready to send the offense back onto the field. They had to punt it away on their last possession, but man, what great field position this time.
I mean, this is awesome. Like, last possession didn't go great. Now you're set up in an opportunity to get some points. Start thinking about what plays I like, Jesse, as I cross the 50.
There are a lot of offensive coordinators out there, David, and in this position, they like to take a shot right away and try and capitalize on this field position.
The big pickup on 1st down leaves them with 2nd and 1. He's looking to throw. Trying to get behind the defense. And he's got it inside the 10. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Bulls. Boy, these offenses are just making it look easy.
Defense optional in college football nowadays. So many weapons, so much speed on the field, so hard to defend. Defense, I don't know how you play it. I really don't. Just try to get a stop, beg for one, please.
One turnover. You took me off one.
Oh, he's going to take a chance. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. UTSA will take over in the offense, ready to return to the field. As it turns out, the fumble on that last drive set up the touchdown, David.
And there's no bigger stat in football than turnovers. You turn the football over, they turn it into points. Jesse, that is not a recipe for success.
Good news, though, they get another chance, right? They can make amends with this drive right here. That's all that's important. You've got to execute. You've got to lock in.
Yeah, and listen, offensively, you run the RPOs. You just want positive yards. Make the right read. Read the guy. If he wants to drop back a little bit, hand it off, get some positive yards, go on to the next play.
The receivers often will run their route based on a side adjustment. He looks that one in nicely. And they pick up just a few on that completion. And the Roadrunners are in the hurry-up. The clock has stopped, and we've reached the 2-minute warning before halftime. Now the defense will try to keep them on this end on 3rd and short from the 21. Quick pass on the fly motion.
Got him.
Just couldn't find any room, and he wound up throwing it in reverse. They lost yardage.
That's a great job executing up front by the defense. They looked like they were ready for that play, and that was a bit of a more unconventional look from the offense on 3rd down, but the defense was there to make a big stop.
Makes a move. Return's going to get it up around midfield. He'll be down at the 49-yard line. South Florida has it back, and the Bulls offense will return to the field. This could be a real turning point in the game. They scored a touchdown. They got to stop, and now a chance to break the tie.
Yeah, this offense has got it cooking, man. And how about the defense? Great job getting that stop, getting the football right back to the hot hand. Now this offense, Palmer, has a chance to take the lead.
You can see the offense, too. They understand the situation right now. They were jonesing on the sidelines to get another opportunity to run back on the field. They are ready to drive this ball and go score.
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. The play action fake. Unloads to the right. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep.
We can't with that kid.
Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. Running back searching for a hole. Now with a great opportunity as they pick up the first down. They've got it at the 40.
And they just kind of sneaked that one in there as a defensive guy, 3rd and 5+. I'm thinking pass. They were thinking pass, Palmer, and they slipped the run in.
And it's so nice then to have this guy at running back too, right? Because you could throw it to him on 3rd down or hand it off, and he's got the vision and the athleticism to go pick up that first, keep the drive going.
Looking
You
deep.
gotta be kidding me.
And the DB making a huge play, knocking it away downfield.
DB does an outstanding job here on the deep pass, locating the football, no PI, able to swat it away, pass incomplete.
Looking for space. It's open. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
You ain't getting by all these guys right up the middle unless your offensive line and your tight ends and everybody is putting in the work up front, committing to blocking. The running back does a great job finding the hole, exploding through. How about that nice big
going for it all. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown Bulls.
And I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. And I'll tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Gentlemen, let's take a look at what's happening in this exciting college football game. Texas A&M is down, but they are not out of it. Not there at Kyle Field, one of the more special places to watch a game in all of college football. They're trailing by 10 to Mississippi State. Any big developments in this one, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business, gentlemen.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. UTSA takes over in the offense, ready to hit the field. So late in the half, this is really an opportunity, David, maybe to swing the momentum.
That's the takeoff. That's the running back.
All kinds of running room. Touchdown, Roadrunners. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him. Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. Bangs it through for an extra point. That one's going to get a little star marked beside it on the play sheet. One play, explosive, touchdown just like that. On the run from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. To the air on first down. Pressure in his face, and he lets it fly. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
Well, on offense, no doubt, right? You've had success. You're throwing some tutties. Why not keep throwing it? They're going to keep being aggressive. You're going to have to do a better job, though, keeping this quarterback standing up.
After the incompletion, it's second down. He's looking to throw. Scrambling away. Now he'll let one fly down the left side. The offense calls timeout. It's the second one they've used this half.
Oh, yeah. My man got, I think if I'm not mistaken, I believe is off-platform platinum. Crazy work.
They were backed up, and then suddenly they weren't. They've got it 1st and 10 now inside the 50. He's looking to throw it. He's not afraid to go deep. He is worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete.
Quarterback trying to attack the middle of the field. I like the aggressive nature, but his receivers aren't 9 feet tall. No one's going to catch that. No one can climb the ladder. You got to bring it down a little bit.
Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. DBs lock up tight on the receivers. Right back up top on 2nd and 10. He'll take another shot here.
Yo, Martin, what are you doing, bro?
6 seconds left.
When you make big plays for your quarterback in the game, you catch a touchdown pass, he's going to look your way again, often, downfield like they did right there, but give the defense credit, forcing an incompletion.
Just enough time for one final play in this half. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Coming after him. Trying to escape and get it himself. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. That's going to wrap up the first half here. And now we join Kevin with the halftime update. Just about set to put toe to leather as we are deadlocked here in the 3rd. He's going to try his luck from the end zone. That is a decision he will likely regret. He brings it out of the end zone, and he's knocked down at the 10. UTSA will take over in the offense, ready to return to the field. First drive of the second half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you're locked up in a ball game like this.
Yeah, and it's been a good game. I mean, it's been a little bit of back and forth and a feeling out process. And now once you get in the second half, who's going to get aggressive, Paul? Who's going to take some shots, try to make some plays, and really go for it?
Yeah, it's interesting. I think as play callers right now, you learn a lot about these coaching staffs with respect to who does make the best adjustments. There's a lot of coaches that believe we're just going to be who we are. We're going to keep doing what we do. We're just going to do it better. But then there are others that tweak things a little bit on offense and on defense. We're going to find out here.
Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Wide receiver now comes in motion. The give to the left.
Yeah.
He steps out of bounds, but he's got a first down on the play. They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. 2nd down coming up. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. And he'll get it up to the 38. It'll be a first down.
And a big key on that throw to the slot receiver, guys, is putting the ball out in front. The location of the throw is what helped that guy get extra yards after the catch.
The Roadrunners will snap it on 1st and 10. The give to the back. They finally make the stop, but the big run is plenty to move those sticks for the first down.
And listen, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. I mean, I love teams that commit to the run, and when it's successful, keep running the rock.
Yeah, David, I think this offensive line right now, they've got a lather going. They're really sort of getting in the groove and flow of this game. They're just getting tremendous push at the point of attack. It seems like every single time they decide to run the ball.
Trying to find his man on 1st down. Moving away from pressure. Outside the pocket, lets it go. Lost the defense, he's wide open. Oh, my, circle. Spinderella. Put him in the spin cycle and picked up the first down. They've got him wobbling after that big play now to pay it off on 1st and 10 from inside the 15. The give to the back. Low man wins, and he just smashed him. Touchdown, UT San Antonio. And with that one, they jump on top here in the second half. Backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, no problem.
When you start in the black zone inside your own 20 coming out, it's difficult. You can give up a safety. You get worried about that. The offense puts a great drive together. Great job executing. Great job getting a touchdown.
And he makes the extra point. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. South Florida ready to send the offense back onto the field. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. It's complete. And they finally get him down, but not before. He's got him set up for business at the 49-yard line.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
Trying play action. Buys a little extra time. He's going to run it. Solid fundamentals on that tackle from this freshman. The Bulls in the hurry-up. Wants to throw on second down. Looking to the big tight end. It's caught. Open space at the 25.
No, that's the second tight end. That's not the one who's been catching the
first down.
And man, this quarterback has had a day with that pass.
He
goes over 300 yards on the day. Really nice job executing, putting up some yards today. Pretty good day for the young man.
Going up top on first down. Throws toward the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, South Florida. Like a Thanksgiving turkey. They're just being
that's the tight end. That's the one that's been dropping all game.
Shot. They have no idea how to get in this quarterback's head.
He's on fire. Everything he's doing is working defensively. We got to figure something out. We got to try to do something a little bit different. Bring more pressure. At this rate, shoot, he's on so much fire. You might as well just send everybody. Blitz everybody. Live with the results because everything else ain't working anyways.
And he's going to run it back. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. UTSA takes over in the offense, ready to hit the field. How about that last drive? Just carved him up in the air, David.
Yeah, and how about that quarterback? You gave him the ball, and he delivered the goods. Great job taking apart the defense, Jesse, on that last drive.
He really did, David. I mean, that was a masterclass in just reading coverage and being accurate.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. To the ground with the back. Able to pick up a couple before he's dragged down at the 19.
The big defensive tackles in the middle, they're not always the best pass rushers, but they are strong, and I say country strong. They put their hands on you, you feel it. They lock people out on the line of scrimmage. They create separation. They wrap running backs up, and usually they don't get out of the midst of those big boys.
Pinned just inside their own 20. They need to convert on 3rd and short. Wide receiver shows motion. Touch pass on the jet sweep.
Got him.
Really
Shot to get. Shot they got.
A negative play on 3rd down.
And that's a gut punch, especially if you're the offensive coordinator, because that was sort of a foreign look, the pre-snap motion, a timing play, trying to get the receiver the football quickly. You're expecting to outflank the defense, but give the defense a ton of credit. They made the bigger play, and now they've set you up in a 4th down.
4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. He gets a block. He's going to get loose.
Did you see that block, Bobby?
But he found some running room on that return and really helps out his offense to start this drive. South Florida has it back, and the Bulls offense will return to the field. How big is this drive? Scored a touchdown the last time they had it. Defense gets a stop, and now it's up to them in a tie game.
All right, so if you're the offense.
A shot toward the end zone. And it's picked off at the goal line. And the offense makes the tackle in frustration after the interception. Drive comes up empty, and it's a turnover. They're backed up, 1st and 10 from inside their own 5. Let's see if they can create some space. Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game.
How is that not a safety? They gave that to me in college. It was like, because you can't.
Quarterback has to have command in those situations. You cannot afford a penalty like that deep in your own territory.
Bullshit.
They're backed up, 1st and 10 from inside their own 5, and they'll try to get this drive started. Use the play fake, now to throw.
Damn, bro.
Makes the grab on that side. The expressway is wide open. He's at the 10. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, UTSA. He'll try to tack on one more. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Now they'll try to get another possession with an onside kick. They were ready for the onside kick and executed perfectly, and they secure the football. That one did not go well. Tackled in the backfield for a loss of 6. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off-play action on first down. Unloads it left. Finds a man by himself. He got loose, almost housed it, finally dragged down at the 32. And the Bulls want to pick up the tempo. And how about this tight end finding that soft spot after the play action froze him?
It's tough to do sometimes for these tight ends to kind of find zone defense and find the areas they need to work and make sure that they've got that communication with the QB. But these two right now are on the same page.
And that's all you want, right? You want that first down, understand the situation, understand I got to get north and south, get a first down, get a new set of downs.
On first and 10, trying to strike from the 15.
Yeah, you look and see how good the play is.
From the red zone, looking for a receiver. Quarterback moving. Gets rid of it. He's got it. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. Touchdown, USF! And they take it in for 6 more points. Man, is that dude fast. It is easy to see how this position is evolving more and more to have elite athletes and elite throwers.
Reese, you say easy, I say annoying. Think about the defensive perspective. I got to guard the running back running. I got to guard the wide receivers. Oh, and now the quarterback's going to run? Well, here, you take the blame.
He's like 80 overall.
After that latest answer, tied things up, just about set to kick it away again.
Hell no. Bro, this man is... I think
he's going to bring it out from deep. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11.
No, it's not to your liking. I agree, it's not to your liking, but yeah, you're saying you better.
UTSA will take over in the offense, ready to return to the field. They torched this defense with an explosive passing play for a score last time out. Let's see if they go right back at him. Brought down at the 26 after a 15-yard pickup. Now on first and 10 from the 26. They'll give it to him again. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
Good.
Now the quarterback changing the original play call.
Why am I not listening? This is the way I talk. Entertainment movies? That was a good one.
Second down here as they go back to work after the break. A little too anxious along that offensive line. That'll be a false start. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Now on second down. They're looking for an advantage in the running game to the right. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. Let's see what they've got on
that
second
player
down.
you trying to get. You like it, I see.
He's looking to throw. Moves away as he feels pressure. Fires on the move. It's caught downfield. Good, solid tackle.
So
This quarterback obviously did a lot of film prep.
R3 wins don't make them come commit to the run.
With that last completion, guys, he's now got over
yeah,
300
I
yards
clicked
passing.
it 4 times. Ain't nobody come to you. That should be diabolical. Yeah. That should be diabolical.
Third down conversion's always a huge stat, and they've got a 3rd and long from the 27. Quarterback checking off. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. He makes the connection. They'd hope to be able to pick up enough after the catch, but a good stop leaves them with a 4th and short.
Really good job by the defense being physical, understanding the situation in the game. The ball's going to come out quick. You know that. Go make the tackle, force the 4th down.
Why can't you go for it? I think I spoke up on it, so hey, yeah, speak up on it.
And the Roadrunners line up to punt it away. He may keep that punt rush honest after completing a pass earlier. He'll bring it back. It's open. Slips through the line. Man, oh man, did that coverage team have its hands full. Well, not full because they didn't get a hand on him.
I tried.
Wow, great return there. South Florida ready to send the offense back onto the field. They'll try the run. Gets it inside the 30, down to the 27, a pickup of 6.
You want to talk about making it easy for an offensive coordinator. You pick up a bunch of yards on 1st down, make that 2nd down really manageable. That's a great job by the offense.
6-yard pickup on 1st down, leaves them with 2nd and 4. They think there's room to run to the right here. Defense holds their ground, pickup of a yard. It's at the 26. Short from the 26. Pretty easy field goal range, but they'd love to pick up the 1st. From the gun, wants to pass. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's coming.
Yeah, and 3rd and short, they choose not to run, throw the football, and I think a lot of that has to do with they know they're in field goal range. They can take the 3 points on the board.
Yeah, I'm at the 26-yard line. I am past the 50. Hold on. Let me see. Hell no, not all this time, bro. Because I done had motherfuckers keep going. Yeah, that's goofy. Alright, this shit. That's goofy.
Tie game, 4th quarter, and they're going to go for it on 4th down. They'll immediately call timeout.
Yeah, I'm good. You got what,
and
3
now
options?
On 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. And that is no good.
Bro.
After the miss,
How is
here
my
in the
arm
fourth
always to
quarter,
the left?
still deadlocked.
And you go straight to the right. There's no winning. Yeah, that's so easy. No. Hell no.
UTSA takes over the offense, ready to hit the field. David, the punter got some work last time. They'd like to keep him on the sidelines in this drive.
Yeah, it's not something you want to say very often. You don't want the punter out there. This offense needs to get back lathered up and get a little bit more of a rhythm.
The best way to do that, identify where your best players are and just get them the football. Give these guys some touches to kickstart this offense.
Now from the 36-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Wide out in motion. They're getting this guy lathered up.
Man, that D tackle is
mad how he went sideways and still managed to go forward. That's tough. Yo, your running back is a beast for real. He said he's alright, yeah, okay. He single-handedly has kept you in this game. Easily.
After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. He'll ride his man on the option. He'll pitch it.
Yo, that motherfucking fast.
He's run out of bounds, but not
because I don't get how like that angle. Yo, what are y'all doing? And I'm pushing you this way.
I think Jesse
like, look,
and Reese
like where you going?
Plays for any team, if they're having this much success on the ground, it starts with the ground game, right? Like, you can chew up these kind of plays, then I can play action later on and take shots. But right now, defense has first got to stop the run game that's been chewing them up.
The Roadrunners have it with a 1st and 10. They'll run it from the gun. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
And these RPOs always put the defense in a bind. But listen, you give up the run, they get a short little gain, no harm, no foul.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Quarterback reacting to what the D is showing. They've been running it, but now the pass. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. Fires to the wideout. Got his man downfield. Just carving up this defense and getting it down to the 24.
And this quarterback wasn't thinking about taking off and running with that one. He was outside the pocket, but he kept his eyes down the field. He kept reading the coverage. He was surveying to find an open target. Accurate throw, and they get the 1st down.
Comes out throwing on 1st down. Fires deep toward
what
the
the
end
fuck?
zone. Touchdown, Roadrunners. And they grab the advantage.
What the
Take the
hell?
lead here in the 4th. Lining up to tack one
That's
more
what I'm
under
saying.
that
He was
lead.
right there, bro. Like,
The extra point is good.
Yeah,
And
like,
now in the 4th, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Iowa State is in front. They've controlled the line of scrimmage to this point. But you take a look at the scoreboard and you see we have ourselves a close game. They're up by 11 over Jacksonville State. We'll circle back if anything big happens you need to know about.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. South Florida has it back, and the Bulls offense will return to the field. Off the play fake on 1st down. He lets it fly.
oh no.
And incomplete on the
He
deep.
don't got it on though. Yeah, wash them things. You know what I'm saying? Where else would that one go? Dang, she got ear infection? Oh, that's bad, bro. Whew, baby with an ear infection. Yes, sir, skis.
Yeah, and I think you know the situation as a defender, and you know you're up by a score, and you know exactly what's going on with the offense. They got to make some big plays here in the fourth quarter. Nice job playing the deep ball, staying deep, and not giving up the big play.
Quarterback and running back set up in the pistol.
See, you're doing it again. So, like, you see how you just instant dudes up? Like, you just showed me what your coverage was, in a sense. Well, at least the guys I care about.
Going to the running game. Gets it out to the 20 after a pickup of 4. The Bulls moving quickly to the line.
Yeah, but when you do that, like you put your coverage at a disadvantage like a motherfucker. Like, hey, you're right, they do, but all right.
On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Wide open downfield. And he's running in the open. And they were looking for a chunk play, and they got it. The explosive picks up more than 30.
I'll just make an adjustment here or there. I picked 2 routes.
They've got it 1st and 10 from the 25.
All right, so you're doing it again. Stop moving, motherfucker. It's not helpful. In college is different than Madden, bro. Like, yeah, like is a telltale. Like the angles, the pursuit angles on here is stupid. Like it's going to automatically dumb you out. Kind of how like you know how you good with those sweeps and shit. Like coverage is some rule that they do where it's like once you put
looking
the
for
player
room, it's
in that
open.
position, they
And
go
he
in
has
that
a
position.
solid
Like,
gain before the
like
defense
an
gobbles
algorithm.
him up.
I like this guy as a running back because he can run between the tackles and he can also go outside. He can really do it all.
Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5.
So you are giving me the 3 touchdowns from tight end. Or circle. Either that, you can either that or you're going to have to use it.
He's looking to throw. Getting some heat.
Oh, that was he was open. That was a dumbass throw.
And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
Like the whole
That's a tough deal for the offense, right? You're trailing, it's late in the game, you're having to throw the football. You're just trying to make something happen, and the ball gets away from the quarterback, ends up in the hands of a DB. Nice job by the defense.
UTSA will take over in the offense, ready to return to the field. So that defense keeps the lead right where it is and a chance to build on it, David.
Yeah, the defense did a great job. Now, the offense, you know what you're going to get from this defense. They have to be aggressive. They're trying to get the football back later in the game, Jesse.
Because they're going to be so aggressive too, David, you know on offense now, you have a chance to break one maybe in the run game or finding a one-on-one matchup in the passing game to really pad the lead.
Now the play fake. Throws to the back. Gets it out fast. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line.
No, that was my bad. And I just realized what the hell your man was bringing.
We know he threw 2 picks a week ago. We talked to him. He said it was a game he wanted to put behind him and just get refocused. You are seeing when he brings his A game to the park, he helps this offense be completely dynamic.
This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. They'll throw it on 1st down. Showing the arm strength down the left side. Touchdown, UT San Antonio. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. Boy, do they need that score. Gave them a little cushion as they try to put a stop to this 2-game slide. And the extra point is true, and they have a 2-touchdown lead, up 14 in the 4th. And he's coming out of the end zone. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. South Florida ready to send the offense back onto the field. And boy, they missed an opportunity last time throwing that pick in the red zone, David.
Yeah, and you got to put that frustration behind you. You can't turn it over. That's a cardinal sin. You know better than that, Jesse. You can't take points off the board.
And he is finding wide open defenders all over the field. His third interception of the day. And they capitalized not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position.
That should be the nail in the coffin. What a great break on the football. Getting a big turnover. You got the lead. Now just go out there, be smart on offense, and run that clock.
Offense set on first down. Quarterback checking the play. Coming out on first down with the play fake. That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete.
I love the decision by the quarterback. He found the open man, just don't love the throw. Got to be a little bit more accurate, make it easier on your target.
After the incompletion, here comes 2nd and 10 from the 32.
That better be it.
Keeping it on the ground with the single back. He got a bunch and looked close to getting a lot more, but he's got the first down.
It's got to be tough right now on defense. You need to find a way to get a stop, and you haven't been able to do that in the fourth quarter. You've been giving up points. You just gave up a touchdown in the last drive. You need a turnover. You need to do something right now to stop this momentum.
Wants to throw on first down. Got his man on the right. He's brought down. Solid pickup, but a little bit short of the first down.
Oh, yeah, once I realized I did something stupid.
With the clock running, this should be the final play. They'll run play action. They're trying to get to it. And this will be incomplete as the game comes to a close. Well, this was an offensive showcase out there today. We thought it would be a high-scoring game.